Hey guys, so I'm going to do another video on my drugstore concealers. I just finished a video on my drugstore foundations, so I figured that I would go ahead and go to the next topic, which would be concealer. I'm kind of sort of doing this in order that I put on my makeup, such as I do the foundation and then I do the concealer. Now back in the day when I first started wearing makeup, I did not know, or that's the way that we were taught, or we thought that's the way that you wear it. You put on your concealer and then you put on your foundation on top of it. And nowadays it's kind of backwards, but that's the way that I roll, and it seems to work out pretty well for me. So I have many different types of concealers here. So we're going to kind of go over a bunch, okay? So we're going to start off with the first one, which I actually really honestly like, which is by Rimmel. And this is Hide the Blemish Concealer. I really like this one. I have two of them, but the one that I really love and I go to, and I guess it kind of depends on your skin tone too, is the Neutralizer. It looks like a lipstick and I'm like out, like I'm bearing it, y'all. I'm like at the end. Anyways, I like this one. It looks like a lipstick. You can just draw it on. It is a cream, and then you can take your little sponge and blend it out. This one I would really recommend. I really do like this one. It's a cream. Some people like liquid. I actually like both. I'm kind of on the fence about both of them, but I really like this one. So if you want to give this one a try, first of all, do that. But I really like this one. It's easy to apply, easy to use, very compact, throw it in your purse. So I really like this one. The second one, kind of hard to pick through all of these. The second one, I'm going to go with CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Like I said, it depends on who you are. This is a liquid and it comes out like in a little almost lip gloss tube looking applicator. This one is really easy to use as well, but this one doesn't give me enough coverage. Like I said, I want full coverage. I want to cover up every little nook and cranny on my face. I don't want no freckles showing, no lines, no marks, no redness, no nothing. This one is more if you are just beginning makeup. I recommend this one. It's pretty light and fair and pretty easy to blend out. I mean, this one is pretty compact. I mean, I do like the packaging. I think the packaging is pretty cool. So if you're just beginning makeup, you might want to go with something like this, along with the light oil control foundation. Something like that would do you pretty well. I usually try to go a shade or two lighter than my foundation with my concealer because I use it to also highlight. So this was pretty good. You can get this at Walmart, Walgreens, wherever. The next one is Maybelline. This one I'm not too crazy about. This one is a liquid as well. Comes out in a little lip gloss looking applicator. This one I honestly was not impressed with. I heard so many people say this was like cool, and this is the Fit, what is it, the Fit Me concealer. I don't know what it is, but like the foundation and the concealer, I just don't like it. I don't feel like it does what it's supposed to do. Like the foundation's too light, this is too dark, like, and it doesn't cover, and just, I wouldn't get this one. I don't like it. But if you talk to other people, they're like, you know, I love it. So, you know, you'll have to go down the line and see what works for you, and you'll have to try many different products until you find something that really does work. But just in my preference and the things that I use, that's what I'm covering. The next is by e.l.f. and this is an under eye conceal and highlighter. This is actually really inexpensive, and all of these are really inexpensive, to be honest with you. This one though, I just don't like it. This one's too light for me. I mean, like, look, these are from my Ipsy bag, don't look at those, but this one's just really light. But if you're looking for something like that and you don't want to look all done up and, like, you know, overdone, then this might be good for you. But this was just light and glow, and it's got a little highlighter on the end of it. Honestly, I didn't like the highlighter. I mean, some people might like it. I just wasn't for me, but this is only a couple of bucks. It's like $1 or $2. You can get it at Kmart, and you can get it anywhere that sells e.l.f. But this one just felt and looked really cheap. So I wouldn't recommend that one. I did try this one, which is Hard Candy, and this is a heavy duty concealer. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one I am still on the fence about. It comes in a little thing like that, little tube. This one I'm still on the fence about. I think that it gives great coverage. The only issue that I have with this product is it's sticky. It is so sticky. And once you put like this on and you use your little sponge, after like a few times, even when you rinse it out and wash it out, after a few times of using your sponge is destroyed. Like you can't get that sticky stuff off. And then when it comes to washing your makeup off in the bathtub, holy chalupa, you gonna have to scrub because this stuff ain't gonna move. Now, if you were trying to cover up like tattoos, yeah, this is pretty good for covering up tattoos. So, I mean, on one hand it's good, on the other hand it's not. So, like, if you're trying to cover up something pretty, like, heavy duty, then yeah, good. But if you're a beginner to makeup, this is probably a little too much for you. A little too much. So, and then plus it's really sticky, so I wouldn't recommend, like, wanting to mess up your stuff there. The next one, which is kind of similar but different, is by Maybelline, which I know I'm like already like, I hate Maybelline, but this is Maybelline Master Conceal. I have issues with this one too. This is what it looks like. Now, this one I am on the fence about as well. I have this one on today because I am almost out of my next one, which I love. But I use this one, and this one does hide a lot, but it does crease. Like, by the end of the day, like, you can see, like, little creases under my eyes and stuff. But I mean, like, if you're looking to really conceal some stuff, this one is a pretty good product. Just pick and choose your colors wisely, because now that I'm a little bit more tan, this fair is a little bright. It's a little too pale for my face, but and be careful how much you apply, because you only need a dab of it. A dab goes a long way, and you have to work quickly with your sponge. Like, once you put this on, you need to take your sponge and you need to just blend it out. I mean, you have to work quickly, okay? Getting hot in here. So you need to work quickly with this, but I would recommend this. This is a little bit more expensive than a couple of the other ones, but I would definitely recommend it. The next one that I absolutely positively, well, love. I was going to save this one for last, but I might as well talk about it now. The next one that I love is by Maybelline, and it is the Dream Lumi. I love this one. The only issue that I have with this is there's not enough. And probably because I use like a crap load of this. Anyways, it comes in a little tube like this, and there's a little bitty brush on the end right there. And you just keep turning the bottom here, and the foundation comes out. I'm not going to do it because then I'll waste my last little bit. But the only thing I have is like this big huge tube, but once you like wind it, you only honestly have like maybe where the clear part is of product. And to me that's kind of insane, because I pay about $7 or $8 for this, for like that much product. Which some people, yeah, could last forever, but to me, I'm putting up stuff on everywhere. But I absolutely love this one. This one is in the shade Ivory, and like I said, I use it on like under my eyes, right here in between my eyebrows, my nose, and on my chin. And then when I'm kind of having like a rough day around my mouth area, I use it there. But this one is for highlighting and concealing. So I love this one. I mean, I think this one's great. It's not too much, not too little. I think it's perfect in between. So I would definitely recommend going with this one as well. That one's my favorite. And the next one is by Maybelline, which I know you guys are like, well, Maybelline again? Yeah, I know. I used to love this Age Rewind. And this is not the shade. There's one, I cannot even think of the actual name, but it's an Age Rewind. But anyways, I cannot think. It's something else besides this one. But this one's light and pale. This one I feel is not light enough for me. Anyways, I do like this one. When I figure out the name of the one that I'm trying to figure it out, I'll look it up and I'll put it in here somewhere. I actually like this one though, because you do get a good amount of product, and you twist this up and it goes in a little sponge, and you damp it, and you can just kind of drag it along wherever you need it. I was hoping that when I bought this, it was the same product that I was looking for. It wasn't. So it kind of stinks, but this one I actually like once I find the correct product. So, and then last but not least, I got this in one of my Ipsy bags, and it's by It Cosmetics, and it's by Under Eye. This one is, I don't know. This one is nothing really to write home about either, to be honest with you. I mean, in a pinch I would use it, but to me it's a little sticky. I mean, like really, really sticky, and then like when you gotta get it off your face later at night, you gonna have some issues. I don't know, I feel like it takes forever to dry as well, so I'm not really wild about this one. So, I mean, like, if I had to pick and choose, like if somebody said, you know, pick and choose a concealer to use for like the rest of your life, it would be one of these. Either the Rimmel London or the Dream Lumi. I think both of these work excellent. I have used both of them for as long as I can remember. I love them. Next in line would be one of these. When I find the correct one that I'm looking for, which my store never carries it, they probably stopped making it. Anyways, it would be this one, and if they didn't make it, it would be this one. So, those are ones, and they're all really inexpensive. You can buy it at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Kmart, anywhere that sells these products, you can buy them there. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of the concealers that I have and that I use, and it's just, it's kind of like when I run out of one, like I'm out of this one right now, which is my favorite. And because it is summer, I stopped wearing the cream because it does just like melt off my face. I have been using the Master Conceal, which is pretty good, but I'm kind of out, and it's like, well, I have to use it, so I'm doing it. And the other ones, honestly, like, these just sit in my drawer for whenever. So, yeah. But if you're going to spend your money on something, I definitely recommend the ones that I just told you about. So, yeah. So I hope this helped, and I will see you guys in my next video, which we'll be talking about powder. Oh yeah, all about that powder, baby. So yeah, so I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.